Get ready. The One Slur. Nagito Kamaeda. Stan's Undertale. And the asparagus guy from VeggieTales. What do all of these characters have in common? But why does it matter, I hear you asking? Well, never fear, because I am going to make the ultimate Tumblr sexy man. Before we get started, I just realized there's a typo there, ignore that. Before we get started, what are some of the most prevalent sexy man traits? Skinny white male, villain or some form of antagonist, and usually questionable LGBT rep. Part 1. What makes a sexy man? AKA the base creation of UTS. This is one of the most prevalent stereotypes of Tumblr sexy men. They have little noodle limbs, but are somehow still really strong. Examples of this trait include the One Slur, Roger Heffley, and Frank from Subway Surfers. This one kinda goes hand in hand with the other one, but typically, when they're a skinny little boy, he also has a really sharp jawline. Examples of this trope include human Bill Cipher, Nagito, and the man in the yellow hat. Because I don't understand why the man in the yellow hat was there. I found him. I'm so sorry. Another common trope is having some kind of inhuman features, such as pointed teeth and ears. Some examples of this trope are Jevil, Dr. Nefarious, and Invader Zim. I'm sorry about Invader Zim too. Eyes are a very important aspect of Tumblr sexy men. Oftentimes they're associated with eye imagery, featuring possible third eyes and heterochromia. Examples of this trope include Sans, Bill Cipher, again, and Fukase the Vocaloid, apparently. Another really common trope is the well-dressed ones. These characters often wear suits, capes, or uniforms. A subcategory of this trope is pinstripes, which I added just because I think they're really snazzy, and I wanted to add them. So, examples of this trope include Michael from The Good Place, Geronimo Stilton, and the hecking One Slur again. Okay, honestly, I just wanted to give him fingerless gloves, but I'm sure there's a Tumblr sexy man out there somewhere with them, so. Same as the other one, I just think buckled shoes would look really cool in a character, so. On the opposite side of the sexy man spectrum, we have unkempt. While his design isn't inherently embracing the unkemptness, I wanted to capture a sort of mad scientist feel with this. And also, I definitely wasn't inspired by Revived Bird. That would be absurd. Examples of the unkempt man trope include Beetlejuice, Alador Blight, and the Grinch. What? Okay. Part 2. He cometh together, design-wise. In which he comes together, design-wise. Okay, I'll be honest, I actually wasn't expecting it to come together this well. But it's still not perfect. We need some more drawings, and we need to get full color. But before we do that, we have to figure out Part 3. He needs a personality, so I gave him one. Before we get started on his personality, what are some of the common personality traits of Tumblr sexy men? Well, they're typically villainous, extremely gay-coded, and capitalist, I guess. If we combine all these features into one character, we get an exact copy of the One Slur. But never fear, it's okay because it's not like anyone's gonna sue me, also it's a different character. But wait a minute, you're probably not asking yourself. Doesn't he need a really tragic backstory? Yes! But I don't know what it is yet. So, now that we figured out his personality, he needs a name. Okay, guys, his name is Emmett. Okay, his last name. His name is Emmett Lawyer. That sounds like lawyer. He's not a lawyer. Part 4. Draw him way too much. It's exactly what it sounds like. The next couple of slides are just going to be me dumping pictures of Emmett, so. And then these are just. Why did that play? Whatever. And then this one I'm really proud of because, yeah, I only drew 3 pictures, but that's fine because this one is super detailed and colored in, so, some crimes can be forgiven. Part 5, getting input, aka I send my friends pictures of him to see what they think. Hey Name, you're attracted to men or whatever, right?
Yeah, why?
Alright, so I'm trying to design a character that people would simp over. How does this man make you feel?
He's not really my type, but I think that people would still find him attractive.
Okay, thanks. Meanwhile, on a different group chat, what do you guys think about him?
He looks too obviously gay for me to simp for him. We should make him look more edgy.
Part 6. What did we learn? The answer is I probably lost more brain cells doing this than gained. We didn't learn anything. I did make a Tumblr sexy man though, which is objectively worse than not learning things.